Hello friends, and welcome to your video on developing criteria. Our objective is to be able to truthfully say, I can develop plans for an artwork and identify measurable qualities that will make me feel successful. This is the rubric that you will see every time something is going to be graded on your ability to develop criteria. For a 1, you either did not turn your work in or did not put your name on it, or it's off topic. You may have also created artwork but lacked planning and explanation. For a 2, you should be able to demonstrate an acquired skill in your sketches. Your ideas will reflect those basic skills. Remember, we will be practicing skills before developing criteria. For 3, in addition to demonstrating acquired skills, you will be able to use those skills to develop plans for an artwork and identify measurable qualities that will make you feel successful. Another way to phrase this is, I can use my skills to develop plans for an artwork and set goals for myself. For a 4, you can tell me exactly why those goals are reasonable for your current skill set. You need to have a skill, set a goal, and to work ahead, explain why it's a good goal. You will be submitting a proposal before each unit project. In this proposal, you will include sketches that show you have acquired a skill, as well as goals that you would like to achieve in your unit project. You have 4 vocabulary words for this standard. The first one is criteria. Criteria is a standard by which something can be judged. The standards of craftsmanship are how we judge the craftsmanship of a given object or artwork. The standards that we are talking about here are more broad than focused so specifically on craftsmanship. These are goals you will be setting yourself. Another way to say that we are setting criteria is we can say that we are setting goals. A goal is an aim or a desired result. Measurable. If something is measurable, it means it can be measured. It is visible, it is testable, it is noticeable. We can prove it. Reasonable means fair, appropriate, challenging, but also achievable. Let's move on to step 1 of developing criteria. Step 1, practice a skill to find areas of weakness or areas that you would like to get better at. We will be doing this in a unit sketchbook. Step 2. Choose a few of these areas that you would like to focus on. I will be asking you to come up with 3. Step 3. Figure out how to measure your growth or success in these areas. Remember, setting goals gives us direction and motivation, as well as a sense of accomplishment. Setting goals is a skill in itself. You may find that the first few goals that you set are too easy or too difficult to achieve in the time that we have. Your goals need to be reasonable. This way, you don't feel like a failure when you don't achieve them. Your goals also need to be challenging so you don't get bored. This is what we need to practice. Finding that happy medium between I'm challenged, I'm not bored, and excited to be able to do this. Last, goals are important because they help us grow as artists and humans. Just an example of goal setting. I have been painting for a very long time, and it's gotten to the point now where instead of setting goals about painting, I would like to begin showing my work to other people. So this year, one of my goals is to have a show. But in order to have the show, I need to finish things first. I've noticed that I struggle with finishing projects. I get ideas, I start them, and then I lose steam and I move on. So my first goal is to finish 10 pieces of artwork. My second goal is to get the courage to talk to people in the community to see if they will hang my work on their walls so other people can show them. This is a reasonable goal because I've never had a show before. I am afraid of talking to people, and I have a lot of unfinished work. It's also a challenging goal because I find it difficult to finish work, but a lot of my unfinished stuff only needs an hour or so more of work, and I know that someone will give me a show. I just have to work up the courage to talk to them. So I'm a little scared. If I compared it to a traffic light, red, yellow, and green, I would be in my yellow zone. I am nervous, but I'm not so nervous that I'm stopping, right? I'm nervous enough that I can go forward. If something is super easy and it doesn't make you a little nervous, it's probably not a good goal. I can't wait to help you guys grow and see everything that you guys come up with. Ciao.